Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is a Bible black shirt because I am that guy. I am him
Why do you have that on?
because I wore it to work yesterday and I washed it today and put it back on when I took my shower.
No one said anything about your Bible black shirt.
But I did.
You said what?
I did.
Oh, so you mentioned the fact that you have a whole porno on your shirt.
It's not porn, man. It's childhood, sir. It did come out in our childhood.
It doesn't mean that's.
Am I wrong? What, 2001?
I mean, even if it came out in 1950, it's still not safe for children. It's an adult-only product.
Okay.
And it shows everything, so therefore it is a porno, sir.
It is a hentai, sir. We use proper verbiage on this chat.
Kiss my ass.
No.
Anywho, hello everybody. Welcome to the podcast today. As we got distracted from Bible Black being on my cohort's shirt for some fucking reason. He's proud of this.
Of course.
America, you have problems. So no, today's not going to be a super long one for us. It's going to be, relatively tame. First, we're going to talk about the CEO of Gearbox, Randy Pitchford. I feel as though this man needs to step down, or someone needs to take his Twitter because
take his Twitter, man. He needs to
take his Twitter.
Yeah, man. This I have no issue with Randy personally. I don't even know the fucking guy, but his comment about the playing with console for too long and having the issues and just start the game over, man. I mean, it's no problem. Just start the game over. It's kind of asinine. I'm going to say this, and I mean this in every fiber of my being. Those geeks, those clowns in the community who plays this fucking game, calling for nerfs. First of all, hashtag no nerfs. Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
But before they nerf anything, how about they fix the fucking game first? I think that would be.
What is your issue with the game so far?
Well, Arc Knives is extremely janky as fucking barely works properly. There's been some instances where a boss will get stuck in a wall, and then we have to do a bunch of nonsense to kill it, meaning taking extra 15 minutes just to kill it or start the game over. I mean, just minor. It's mostly minor things, but when you have issues, and you have issues, before you start nerfing things that are perfectly fun, fix the game first. That's all. Like Arc Knives being as janky as it is, you could adjust that, because it's extremely jank. Like, we're worried about crit dagger, the knife having automatic crit. Mainly the community, these false gamers out here who needs their head examined. My problem that it trivializes the game, and I'm like, then don't use it. If you the gamers who says this, right? I wonder, are they Souls players?
Mm-hmm.
Because we get a lot of shit. Souls games and Souls players get a lot of shit for being too difficult, right?
Yeah.
So you get a game like Borderlands, which I am playing now, a game where essentially if you get the perks and you get certain things and maybe certain weapons, you become a boss melting god, at least in the beginning. I'm sure in the end game as well, but mostly the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And yet they call for it's too trivial it makes the game unbalanced. This is a PvE game.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Like, yo, I didn't know it was a PvP game. Oh
This
man,
is Borderlands, a game where you are essentially meant to become like this overpowered, broken mess of a person.
mm-hmm.
On top of that, because people want mainly the knives. I mean, I'm sure there's other things, but mainly the dagger perk, where if you throw a dagger and it hits, it gives 5 seconds automatic crit. Basically, Flash, a visible thing from Borderlands 3.
Mm-hmm.
They think it makes the game too trivial because it makes his Vex's bleed build too powerful, and they cry. And I'm like, so if you nerf this stuff, right? You nerf these things. What happens to those trees that were using says things? So you're basically actively nerfing a tree that maybe is fucking dog shit without it. Like the fucking arc knives. I mean, arc knives is fun. I wouldn't switch from it. But compared to say his peacekeeper cannons, it's pretty shit.
Oh wow.
The arc knife, the perk in the arc knife to drop a grenade. I'm not sure if people are aware. Grenades do splash damage, which means if I activate a grenade with that perk and it's a splash grenade, I probably will die. The knives don't have that, thus it's easy to use. Yeah, you can still use the knife if they got rid of the perk or nerf the perk, but arc knives are practically, I don't say terrible without it, but it makes them so much more valuable with all crit. So
no, I didn't know. Me and Spirit are using Vex.
Vex, again, I'm fine with Vex. I use the wings because I don't know, the minions, the clones felt boring to me for some reason, and I went back to the wings. And I got the bleed thing going because I mean I love bleed. Anyone who knows me know I love bleed. And yes, it does require the knife to really be really potent. However, you take that away, then you basically, that build is basically dog shit at that point. You won't even do enough damage to tickle a boss. So I don't know, man. I don't know why people care about nerfs in a PvE game personally. Especially when there's so many bugs that have to, so many adjustments that need to be made. Obviously, from that fucking comment Randy Pitchfork's been making.
Yeah, I like the game is not running well.
Like before we nerf anything, how about we fix the game? Don't worry about the community who thinks that it makes the game trivial. Good. I live to be overpowered in video games. I don't want to fucking sit here and fight a boss for 30 fucking minutes in a game where I have to farm them to get shit. I'm sorry. I want to melt them quickly. By the way, we're nerfing a perk on a dagger that in combined hours of maybe 80 to 100 hours or so for me across different characters, I found only 2 knives with said perk. Out of the thousands and thousands of knives that exist in this game. So now what this also does, and anyone can clip this, they can send it, whoever finds this show, they can clip it. If the devs nerf the daggers, they are the most incompetent dev team probably ever, because obviously they didn't learn shit. We literally just had a fucking character named Flack who immediately can turn invisible and immediately automatic crits with a machine gun sniper rifle. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
By the way, speaking of infinite sniper rifle, guess what we have in this game? We have a sniper rifle called the Xfinity. The Infinity XXXL. Oh man, you know what that is? An Infinity an Infinity sniper rifle. If they nerf the perk, they are the most incompetent dev
Damn.
team probably ever. Why would you even put the knife in the game? As if people wouldn't say, well, a knife to give automatic crit, sniper rifle, status effects, like that fucking shotgun that shoots like 5 different elements at one time, which I found another one of, thank Christ.
I need to find that myself.
I got it from Farming Soul. Now, when I looked at his boss table, it wasn't there, but it drops from him for me. So I do know where you can actually farm it, though. I found out where you can. There's an actual boss that you can farm it from. It's during that it's in a side quest chain line. The Electi part 1, part 2, long ass quest line. Yeah, apparently that's what that boss drops that gun. But I found a friend of mine gave me one. He doesn't use sniper. I mean, he didn't really use shotguns. And then while farming Soul to get a class mod for him, that shotgun dropped. So, and that gun is OP. But yeah, man, I mean, yeah, you know, basically, to end this silly little rant, when you nerf something in a video game like Borderlands or anything that has like stats, right? When you nerf that, you basically are telling your audience they wasted their time, and then that now they have to now go back out there and settle for something that may not even be fun for them, or a different build that may not be fun for them, or you just neuter builds completely. Never nerf people's time, because time is something that you never get back. That's just a life lesson, people.
Yeah.
And I didn't like when they did in Borderlands 3. It you know, their reasoning for it is so other people can use other trees, which to me is like, then buff the tree, then buff the other ones that people are not using. They're obviously shit. You know, I don't think people understand. American gamers just want to kill shit. We don't have time to sit here and make these fucking strategies and all this other shit. No, we want to get in there, especially again, we gotta farm bosses over and over and over again. You know, you want to really be done as fast as possible. You know, Destiny, you know, a lot of people farm Destiny, but to me it was never near as fun because those bosses sometimes take fucking forever.
Oh, that all the time.
No matter how strong you get, you know, because they have so many mechanics in those fights. Even I'm talking about just Nightfall. We're not even talking about raids. We're just talking about like basic Nightfalls and shit. Some of those boss, and that's the thing. You know, if you want to, you know, negate super strong builds, you can give bosses a lot of mechanics. You can do that. But that's the thing about Destiny is that, you know, those levels, the levels are long as shit sometimes. But then you get to the boss, and the boss, yeah, you may do some pretty good damage to it.
Yeah, but you're taking forever.
Yeah, but it still takes longer than, you know, than you want to justify farming for, you know, set thing.
Yeah.
Now I don't know if Destiny has dedicated drop tables like this game does, but you know, at the end of the day, I never understood nerfing in a PvE game. I mean, let the gamers have their fun. You know, if you want to have raids that, you know, you don't want people to melt, then just, you know, make, you know, mechanics in a fight will make things go longer than, you know, than some gamers want.
Yeah.
That's all you have to do is just, you know, just make mechanics, or just say fuck it, let the gamers have their fucking fun, bro. Like, who cares? No one's going to drop the game because the game becomes, you know, you build your character so strong it's easy. I mean, if someone wants to be that way, then just don't use the so-called OP things. By the way, the knife is not even the fastest killing thing in the game. So just
I did have a question for you then. When is it acceptable to nerf something? Like, when do you think it's acceptable to nerf something in a PvE game? Like, prime example, From Software, how they nerf like the Rivers of Blood in Elden Ring, or I forgot exactly what they nerfed in like Dark Souls 3.
So in terms of Elden Ring, they had to nerf things because they had PvP in Elden Ring, invasions and stuff like that. So you're kind of in a pickle there when it comes to Elden Ring, because while we may play mostly PvE, it is a PV. There is PvP.
Okay, that makes sense.
In a single player game, to be honest, I don't know. I would say bugs. Like, there are certain things that you can just, like the grenade from Borderlands 3, that one grenade that like you could find like level 1 and it would blow up like everything on the map with just one throw, like instantly, no crits, no nothing. When you see there's an actual bug in the game, it's fair. Now who's to say this crit dagger isn't a bug? I don't think it is. I mean, it's just crit. I don't think that crit is a these weapons are just OD. So I don't know if that's really a bug per se, like the shotgun. Now I don't know if they don't want status effects to crit, which could be a bug in itself.
Yeah.
Which makes them weapons kind of shit at that point, basically. I mean, so it's when the PvE game, unless it's like an obvious bug, and that's more of an adjustment than anything.
Yeah.
But honestly, I personally wouldn't, if I made a game where you make builds and this, that, and the third, I personally would not nerf. And I find out people are blowing away my bosses.
Yeah.
I personally wouldn't melt shit. In fact, I would applaud them because, you know, you did something that you put your time into. We can continue. You did your time into.
Yeah.
Like look at Neo 2, right? Like the build, you see my ninja build in Neo 2.
Yeah.
I can obliterate every fucking boss. Even as I was playing the game before I got to the way of Neo and all this other shit, I built my character right there. Even going through the game progressively, unless they were a human, I was melting them in seconds. I didn't see fucking Team Tecmo go in there and say, "Oh, let's nerf the kunais and the fan kunai." Like, none of that was nerfed because that shit you had to farm. That shit you had to get proper stats. In a game like Borderlands, when you have to build and get stats, if you nerf really anything, again, like I said earlier, you didn't validate a lot of people's time. So why bother?
Yeah.
You want to do end game, you want bosses to be a little challenging, then you just build around the quote things everyone's doing. Make a boss immune to crit. Make a boss immune to status effects. Make the boss have a shit ton of mechanics. Make the boss have thresholds to where no matter how much damage you technically do, it's going to stop at a certain threshold anyway. You know, do these things and you'll be fine. So there are ways to basically combat the players. These dev teams just don't want to do it. They'd rather just nerf, and then you'll have these fucking clowns in the community who will say, "Oh, they need to be nerfed. They need to be nerfed." Who the fuck are you? What, so you can do your little pecky fucking speed runs with some fucking random streamer out there? Who gives a shit? Fuck your speed runs. Fuck your fucking boss kill fucking games. Y'all can do that and just ban certain shit. Why take the fun of the game? I love building my character and I love seeing my shit just melt like this. I love it. It's fun for me. You know, it's fun for me. Whether it's fun for them or not, that's their prerogative. Don't use it.
Exactly.
You know, Elden Ring has a shit ton of things completely broken that has never been touched. Margus Blade, Never been touched. Rivers of Blood was touched, but Rivers of Blood, even today, is PvE wise. I mean, bosses done. Instant. Like Millennia basically can get fucking cheesed. It's like Scarlet Rot. Scarlet Rot can get fucking nerfed. One of the most broken things in the damn game. The Dragon's Breath got nerfed. But I mean, shit. You got fucking the Stomp now that puts. I mean, you have so many Rot now. Who gives a shit? And the Dragon Breaths, honestly, even though I did a whole build with them, and they were fine, they're basically fucking garbage anyway. It takes too fucking long.
Yeah, they do. And
unless you're using like Mimic Tier or some type of summon to distract you, it takes too fucking long.
That is true.
Like, what are these people gonna? What am I gonna go on Batman Arkham Knight and nerf the dodge mechanic, the parry mechanic, because it makes the game too trivial?
No.
You know, hard mode, is that what the world come to? Should we go do that? Should we go into Batman Arkham Knight and Spider-Man 1 or 2 and nerf the parry mechanic? You know, the counter mechanic because it makes the game too trivial.
No.
Because I'm sorry, Batman Arkham Knight, Batman Arkham Asylum, and Batman Arkham City with that fucking counter system, they're in the entire game on hard mode. Trivial to a point where I had to put it on hard mode when I put it on normal, and it was still trivial. So should we nerf that? I mean, shit. I mean, we're talking about nerfing a fucking a knife, a grenade, class abilities. Oh, man. Yeah, let's nerf Vex's Bleed. Let's nerf Harlow's little energy boom when she can explode it. Yeah, let's nerf all that. Yeah, sure. Then let's go back in the annals of history and nerf anything else that made a game fucking trivial. I'm still waiting for the Elden Ring nerfs of weapons that makes the game fucking Seppuku and Twin Blades, bro. I mean, Radon can be melted seconds. Mimic Tier, slight nerf, but Mimic Tier still overpowered. Let's kill that too.
Oh yeah, because you can literally put a set of weapons. Because I would have Radon's blades on my Mimic Tier, and it switched to like the Rivers of Blood, and just surround an enemy and beat the shit out of him.
They nerfed his AI so he wouldn't heal as often. Yeah. Oh man, I mean, great. He still makes the game somewhat trivial to some people. I mean, let for these people, let's really dig deep. Let's dig deep to what makes games trivial. A sniper rifle in a COD game can one shot, one kill, man. Oh man, let's nerf the sniper because it makes the game trivial. I can sit in the background. And just snipe. Safe house. So it's like, where does it stop? Where does it stop?
Yeah, and that's why I asked, like, when is it acceptable for a PvE game to nerf, something? And when you're like, okay, that makes sense. Besides bugs, like, where would you be like, okay, that makes sense?
For me, nothing. It's I don't know. Like, it's a PvE game.
Mm-hmm.
If the players are having fun,
mm-hmm.
who am I to nerf anything? Now, if I want to introduce challenge, like matter of fact, let me play this. If there's leaderboards or there's like, if there's any inkling of like online play,
mm-hmm.
like leaderboards or time challenges or something like that,
mm-hmm.
okay, fine, because you want that to kind of be fair, right? You kind of want that to be fair because if Borderlands had a leaderboards and people that had the knife were doing fucking God tier, but then people who didn't, wasn't doing shit. Okay, I can understand it. I can understand class nerfs if, again, people are using this one class and it's loading the leaderboards, and anyone else that's not using that has like fuck all chance.
Mm.
Obviously, MMOs. I mean, sometimes you have to nerf whatever, the PvE MMO. Sometimes you have to nerf. There are a very slight exceptions. However, Borderlands, I don't even think you can duel each other in this game like you could in the other games.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. I kept smacking Spirit, and I was like, "Oh, the dual menu doesn't pop up."
So now in an all PvE game, in a game where you have to build, where you have to legit farm for shit, like this ain't something that you can just, okay, this goes, it's not like Elden Ring where, the Rivers of Blood is in this one spot every time.
Yeah.
I can go get this at that time, or this particular weapon from this particular is in it. No. Like, there are weapons in this game that may not even have a boss table, and you may never see it for hours. So why take people time? Just for them to feel like they wasted their time.
That is true.
You put your time into these, the grinding. And again, no one wants to sit here and fight a boss for 10 fucking minutes. Now you're grinding for fucking loot.
And nobody wants to fight a boss for 30 years.
I know. Now when I'm grinding for a raid boss, sure. A raid boss, I expect mechanics. Because these bosses have mechanics in Borderlands 3.
Yeah.
So I expect a shit ton of mechanics to, even if you have a overpowered build, the health will like hit a hard stop where mechanic happens. Yeah. They're immune. Like fucking MMOs. MMOs do this all the time. You can be fighting a boss, and sometimes you can push phases. Sometimes the boss has a hard stop at 70%. And then you got to do mechanics.
Oh yeah, Kafka and Final Fantasy 11.
Yeah, like anything, So
are there hard stopped you 4 times?
Yeah, you can do that. So I expect stuff like that. But yeah, is there an appropriate time to level? I mean, to nerf? Sure. If your game has any type of like leaderboards, online challenges in terms of like boss challenges where it's you against the world, even though it's PvE, but you're going against people in the world in the time, like that stuff. Okay, I can understand a nerf. For my knowledge, Borderlands doesn't have any of that. So why nerf it?
For me, it's for when, like, prime example, in like Shadow of the Erdtree, the last boss in there was broken. So shit like that, for me, I can understand, because, or Bloodborne patch 0 is broken. Vicar Amelia is not an easy boss fight, nor is the king on top of King Kinghurst, or whatever the fuck his name is. Like, fighting them on patch 0, you're almost like, bro, what the fuck?
Like, now, are we talking about nerfing the player or nerfing like just the game in general?
The game, not the...
Well, if you're talking about nerfing the game,
yeah,
then there are obvious things that then there's more. I thought you were talking about nerfing the player.
Oh no, I was just talking about nerfing in general. Like, nerfing the player, half the time, like, prime example, Anthem did that mistake of nerfing the fun out of the player's hands when it was getting OP shit and people were having fun with the game. But when it came to, like, they decided to just be like, nah, fuck you. It makes the game too easy. And people are like, yes, this is a looter shooter. We want to have the loot and shoot.
Yeah, now, if we're talking about just nerf in general, I thought you were talking about nerfing the player.
Yeah, no.
And if we're talking about nerfs in general, then there's far more reasons to nerf a PvE game in general.
Yeah.
Than just the player. Like, if you're like, if a boss, like, no matter what you do, basically one taps you or two tap you, then maybe that needs to be adjusted. If the boss does something that does like a blinding flash of light, console
oh yeah, that motherfucker.
By the way, beat him before he got nerfed 4 times.
I beat him before he got nerfed and after he got nerfed.
I beat him after he got nerfed too, but just want to say my solo kill happened before he got nerfed.
Oh yeah.
Gotta brag about that, because apparently we Souls players love to brag about certain things. So I'm just going to join that facade for now.
Oh no, man! I beat Sekiro with the bell rang by accident. Forgot that the bell was.
You know what's funny?
What?
True story. I didn't even know what that was, and I was playing through the whole game with the with the that on. I didn't know what it. So now I never beat Sekiro, not because I couldn't beat it. I literally just got off one day to go to work and just didn't go back to play it. I do plan on finishing it, but I got to the first Junichiro fight, I think it was, in the little tower, and I will get him near death, but I will always like just lose. So I just decided to see what other people were doing, just to see, to see if I was fucking up something. Maybe I can work on something. And every other person I saw was rinsing him, like just destroying him, right? And I'm like, man, I must just eat a sucker. What's going on? So, but I noticed on no one's screen that had that bug thing. I'm like, what? No one has this bug thing. What is this anyway? I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
So I said, all right, I don't see this on anyone's screen. Let me take it off for a second. And because I was playing the game with that on since the first time you can get there,
yeah,
I was, I guess, more well trained than maybe maybe others. And I took it off, and I lie to you not, I melted Junichiro in seconds, bro. It was not even funny. I said, "Oh, that was easy." I actually went and put it back on.
Oh yeah, nah. Once I put it on, I forgot to take it off and was fighting a fucking monkey.
Yeah, I purposely put it back on because I thought for me, Junichiro was so simple after that. Like I took it off, and it's like the game went from like what I expected the game to be from like a Souls like from Software,
yeah,
to like a normal action game. I was like, I kind of don't. And again, this is not saying you have to play with the bug on. But for me, I said, you know what? I enjoy this. With the bug on. So I purposely put the bug back on after I beat Junichiro. And I think after that, I logged off the game and just didn't get back on for a long time. But that is a game I plan on going to finish. But yeah, like in a vacuum, yes, there are things to nerf a PvE game on, like bosses or something that's just completely ridiculous. Like, and by ridiculous, I'm not talking about just hard. I'm talking about like they one shot you even though you're like on the proper level, you have proper armor, like that type of shit. That does happen. And people may say, well, if you're talking about nerfing bosses, if you one shot, should you nerf? It's fun for us. We're the fucking player. Who gives a shit? And obviously, in an Elden Ring game, you don't expect to do that anyway. There are people who do that, but in a loot shooter game like Borderlands of all games, you're expected to get overpowered. It's what they intend you to be. So,
yeah. They tend you to be overpowered.
Hmm?
But like, yeah, they tend for you to be overpowered. That's the point of Borderlands. That's literally one of their marketing gimmicks. That's why they say gazillions of guns.
You know, they got perks on these guns that can be absolutely ridiculous. They got some legendaries just complete dog shit too. You know,
that is true.
There's someone at the door.
No, it's my Ring camera messing up on me.
No, so you know, I just feel like if you nerf the player too much, it makes the game. Sure, the game becomes more balanced for those people who give a fuck about that in a PvE game. Again, for the player, not the enemies. The player. You know, the enemies, they have to be because I mean, there's some players are not going to be able to one hit or no hit enemy all the time. That's just not, you know.
I mean, in a game like that, I don't care about one hitting or no hitting enemies. That's not the point. I don't play.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about like this, like for nerfing the bosses. Some players can't no hit a boss. You know, some people can't do that. So you have to make sure the bosses are properly attuned. But if the players are overpowered, who gives a shit? Your goal is to have fun. If you know, and this is where the players is like, this is a PvE game with no multiplayer. Why do you give a fuck about being meta? Who cares?
Exactly.
Like, I'm using arc knives, bro. The most non-meta thing in is probably this fucking game. Am I using the knife? Yeah, sure. But that's because Arcanine, in some ways, kind of needs it. And more so than that, it has nothing to do with the meta for me. Anyone who knows me knows I'm like I'm a Dex kind of guy. So crit, damage over time, like the things that ninjas would be in games, the support defense with dots or main defense with high crits, that's my play style.
Yeah.
So it has nothing to do with, oh man, it's the meta dagger. No, I had this dagger at like level 12. I didn't even know it was meta until I just went on Twitter. Everyone started talking about it.
Oh yeah, I have a thing of daggers that I just don't use them because it's not. I mean, I tried them out for a little bit, but I'm like,
it's nothing too. Like they're throwing knives. That's my play style.
Yeah.
So, I don't play these games thinking about the fucking meta. I play these games based on what fits for me, I play characters. Any game like Borderlands, or if I create a character on Elden Ring, I play by like archetypes. Means there are weapons I just won't use if I don't think it fits the archetype of the class I'm playing.
Makes sense.
If I don't think that, like for every assassin character in Borderlands, I typically try not to use like machine guns, like the big machine guns, nothing like that. I typically stick to SMGs, pistols, stuff like that with them.
Yeah,
shotguns maybe. Granted, Borderlands you have variety, but not too much there.
Yeah,
but like in this game, you have throwing knives, you have ordnance. In this game, particularly, you have way more. So it's like you have the heavy ordnance, you have the grenades, and you have the throwing knives. Well, I play Rafa as like a rogue, so for me, the throwing knives for him just fits him. The Vex girl, I used throwing knives with her because she attuned stuff. So it seemed like she would attune a knife more than she would attune a grenade.
Exactly.
Harlow, I use grenades because Harlow's like a machinist type of thing. So grenades. And Amon, I'm gonna probably rock heavy ordnance with him because he's a big fucking dude. Like, I play my games archetype wise. Mm-hmm. So the meta to me doesn't really matter. I know about it, but it doesn't matter to me. So and unfortunately what happens is because I play like the assassin type stuff is usually meta in video games. So, which I'm happy arc knives aren't meta this time around. It's the Peacekeeper cannons.
Ooh.
Which I did make another Rafa character just to try them out. And I see why they're meta. Like, I see why they are this. Like, they're far more reliable than the dagger, than the knives, especially with how janky the knives are. But even without that, they're just far more reliable, especially against bosses. So I see why it's meta. But that's not why I play for meta. I play to build my character. Like, I don't really go on YouTube and look up character builds to copy. I just read. I do the simple thing. I read. I play to how I want to play.
Yeah, same. That's why I don't really look up builds and stuff. Same thing. I do the same thing with fighting games. I don't really look shit up. I just practice, get better.
Now, if I ask myself, I wonder if there's a weapon for. I may ask myself, I wonder if this type of weapon exists in the game, and I'll look it up. And if it does, great. Then I may go look how to find it.
Yeah.
But outside that, like every Neo build I have is all me. Like I didn't look at fucking, Fighting Cowboy on YouTube to look at a Neo build. And I love Fighting Cowboy's work. But I didn't look at his videos for, I looked at his gameplays, and I may have looked at a build after I finished mine, what he did with it after I did mine to see how he played it. But to look it up and like go through the game, okay, Cowboy did this with this stat. Let me do this with this. And no, I don't do that. I just read. Like I read I play how it feels for me.
Makes sense.
Do I look at hints? Little hints, maybe some things I can't figure out. If I can't figure out, then sure. I'll either ask someone or look at a video to maybe find a hint. But more often than not, the build itself I thought of it from my own fucking brain. A lot of people use the YouTube. They'll wait for a YouTuber to come on the build. No, especially not in Borderlands. Like, I had this shotgun at level 9. The first time I ever found it was level 9. My friend got it at level 9. He gave it to me.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't look at people's fucking YouTube videos seeing what's the best weapon in the game. I don't give a fuck.
Oh yeah, me neither.
At most I'll do now is look at it because there's obviously a legendary drop table for what bosses drop.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not watching a YouTube video for that. I'll just go on fucking Reddit or whatever website and just look up the names. Look up the name. Okay, this weapon, this drops this. Let's go farm it.
Yeah. Also,
I'm looking for it anyway.
Send me the name of that shotgun when you get a chance. But yeah, Borderlands 4, while it is a game that is clearly better than the third one, with even just the character work in this one is better. I feel like, all they got to do is fix some things. They don't got to nerf anything. Again, the purpose of the game is gazillions of guns, have fun. I don't need anything nerfed because nerfing things just proves that you're not out to have the player have fun. Cough.
I feel like they knew the daggers. They literally just didn't learn from the third one, especially that because that's what I'm saying. Like, people don't understand. It was worse than the third one. Flack's own skill tree had the same perk in it. He just had to turn invisible to do it.
Yeah,
it was even worse in the third one. Now it's a perk that you just have to find. Like I said, I've put over on this one character alone, Rafa. I put 30 hours on him alone. I've only found 2. On any other character that I play any remote time with, which is mainly Vex, I haven't found it at all. So it's like it's a perk that you have to get lucky enough to find, which is RNG. So you either get lucky and find a lot of them, or you get lucky and find none of them.
Entering parry mode.
Makes sense.
I don't know, man. You have some fucking geek come on here. Well, you don't understand why things need to be nerfed. I'm like, okay. Clip it.
That's how people are. That's how people are. All right, moving on. Now,
sorry about the rant, sir.
No, you're fine. Now we got to talk about our favorite thing, wrestling.
Oh no! There's some things I have to say. Finally,
what do you have to say?
Crystal Aslan, or as I like to call it, Crystal Aslan.
Mm-hmm.
So I played Assassin. I made my first Assassin today, level 30 something before I ran out of stamina. Also, Blue Protocol, October 9th. Joy.
It's actually coming out.
Yeah. The release date, finally a release date, October 9th. I will be on it. I don't know if you'll be free to play. I will be.
It depends if it's free to play. I'm not paying for it. Free to play. Then I will.
PC and mobile. That's it.
What? It's not gonna come out on the PlayStation?
We don't know yet. You gotta remember, this is a whole different people doing this game, so it has control support, so I'm assuming it will come on PlayStation.
Okay, I'll see if I feel like downloading it on my PC.
I mean, I played on PC. It plays fine. I played on Steam Deck. It played fine.
Yeah, it's fine. You said you played on a Steam Deck?
Yeah.
You have a Steam Deck? Oh.
That's the Rogue Ally 7, I think.
That's the Rogue Ally. That's not the Steam Deck.
Well, same fucking thing, dude.
It's not. They're not the same.
Then what? Rogue Ally, bro. It runs off Steam, bro. Who gives a shit?
You can run Steam on it. It doesn't run off Steam.
You know what I mean?
You're a jackass.
Okay.
I know what you mean, but there's a difference between a Steam Deck and a Rogue Ally. I know the difference because I know somebody that has both.
Well, I'm sure there's differences, but I'm simplifying this, okay?
Yeah, don't do that here. Anywho,
that's why I said Rogue Ally. I didn't say, yeah, this is the Steam Deck. I said Steam Deck without showing. Then when I showed it on screen, I said, yeah, the Rogue Ally.
Yeah, bro.
The little eye on the back of it and everything.
How much was that for you?
Huh?
How much was that for you?
Like 300 because it was on sale.
It
was like half off.
Lucky man. I'm gonna wait.
I have Devil May Cry on it too, and I just have to play it.
Which Devil May Cry?
5. It was like what, $5 on Steam that one time?
Ooh,
No, $10, I think,
ooh.
on Steam. And I was looking on PlayStation, and I didn't see the $10 price, even though people were telling me. But I guess it was just I couldn't find it, so I said, "I forgot about it on Steam."
That's good.
Have I played much of it? Well,
Nope.
no, because the PC backlog is always going to be a backlog. But
Oh yeah, no, my PC backlog is fucking huge. Jesus Christ. Like literally, I don't cut the thing on half the time. It's mostly my PlayStation. But when I cut it on, I do game on it. That's like how I beat Dark Souls and Elden Ring multiple times on the PC and PlayStation. That's when one of my friends was like, "How many times you beat Millennia?" I'm like, 6 times now. 2 on PC, the rest on the console.
Millennia is
He's like, "You don't gotta brag." I was like, "Well, once you get her patterns and stuff down packed, she's not too hard."
She's a one move fight, bro. I love her, but she's a one move fight.
She's my boo.
She's not my of the 3 waifus. She's probably my I don't know, Sister Friday. I don't know, bro. I think I might like Millennia. I fought Friday recently. Having fun with the statue, sir? Jesus Christ.
Brother.
You good over there, man?
Yeah, bro.
Why are you smelling Millennia, bro?
Because she smells like heaven.
But while I fought Friday recently, I think Millennia might be funner for me than Friday at this point.
Why you say that?
Sister Friday's fucking 3-phase fight, son. It's just like,
I'm about to do the waterfowl dance right now on camera.
Go ahead.
So now, let me put this back on Millennia.
Lady Maria is by far the best waifu fight.
Lady Maria,
not the hardest, but the best of the 3. In my honest.
I'm not having this conversation because I'm not going to answer the question. The answer is all 3 for me. I love them equally.
I mean, I like it well, but there's a clear better fight.
Yes, it's that one. It's all 3. So now let's not be stupid. But yeah, moving on because you know I want to go home. So now, wrestling. Have you heard the news recently?
Saudi Arabia getting Mania.
Yes, a lot of people are actually pissed on that.
I mean, I don't blame them.
Yeah,
I personally don't care. I mean,
I don't go to WrestleManias, but like legitimately, a lot of people are pissed because a lot of people aren't going to be able to make it to WrestleMania. Probably Green Hat, green shirt guy probably won't make it.
A lot of people probably wouldn't be able to go anyway because of these fucking ticket prices. But yeah, I mean, listen, I 100%. It doesn't bother me because I don't go to WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not traveling. It's the closest I went was when they went to like New York one year, but I was like, no, I'm good. I can't. I went to a few wrestling shows, and personally, I'm not the most like kind of guy. So for me, going to those are just rather boring and dull. So it doesn't affect me. We knew this was going to happen at some point.
Yeah.
Especially when we learned that now WrestleMania it gets bid by they vote for me, like they bid for it now. So we knew this was coming.
I thought it was going to be in Vegas again, but they flipped it up.
No, it's going to be in Vegas. No. Wherever it was last year, it's going to be again. Because the Saudi one is 2027.
Oh, okay. Never mind. So people have no right to complain right now because it doesn't matter. But JBL actually said something interesting, though.
I think the complaints are warranted. I mean, people don't. First of all, a lot of people are not going to want to travel to Saudi.
That is true, yes. And women obviously don't want to travel.
Women don't want to deal with that shit.
Yeah.
And people don't trust don't trust.
Yeah.
So the prices for WrestleMania tickets and all that shit is already ridiculous as it is.
Yeah.
So now having to go all the way for like what? How long is the Saudi flight? Like 15 hours, some shit, whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
And to deal with all that, I don't think anyone wants to deal with that doesn't already live there. Obviously, you'll have some Americans there. You will have some fucking diehard fans that will go spend that, the rich or people who have it in with the company. Those guys will go. But the normal person like you and me or whoever, even people who go to Mania on a somewhat consistent basis, they're not going to go all the way over there.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing it.
They're not doing it. I don't blame them for not doing it. So I understand the them being upset. Again, for me, it doesn't matter. But this is what WWE is. They're nothing but a money grubbing company. They don't give a fuck about us the people. They haven't cared about us the people in quite some fucking time.
Yeah, but that's also why, what JBL said kind of rings true. Some people are trying to bring the morality argument into it about going to a place, blood money, all that crap, right? And then JBL said, well, not every place is, morally, perfect, including America. Considering that some of the shit America has done and continues to do to this day, we don't have the right to complain about certain things, especially shit.
Morally correct. That argument is over. They've gone there so many times now. Who gives? Like at that point, the moment they made the deal, that argument was a dead argument.
Yeah, there's that, and then again, there's the fact that I'm like, bro, there was just literally like while you talk about like the Saudi prince and blah 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 does that, I'm like, yo, we're a country that was built on literal racism. Get out of here. Like, and this shit's still effective to this day. Yeah, why are we arguing about a Saudi prince doing some shit when our own backyard has skeletons in it?
Every country's nation or whatever has skeletons in their closet. Ain't no one fucking a saint.
Yeah,
America aren't saints, bro.
No, not in this, not even close.
So
like, yo, what? Canada probably actually. I'm not gonna lie to you.
There's no saints. No one's a saint.
The closest.
Maybe the closest, but there's no saints, bro. Everyone has skeletons in their closet.
Yeah.
The United States, have a shit ton of conspiracies and skeletons in their closet. Yeah. We're not morally good. We have some freedom. We have more freedoms than other countries, sure.
But we're the only ones that get laughed at our healthcare and obesity and shit. And you're like, yo, we're not perfect. We're not even close. Why are we arguing the morality when technically half of the freedoms and shit come at a cost to us? People can't afford medicine, and then CEOs are dying now because of bullshit, and people are now feeling bold.
Yeah, we are a violent company, a violent country.
Yes, we are.
We're cutthroat. We've been this for the dawn of time.
Yeah.
We will purposely conduct experiments at the sake of other people, like nuclears, Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Take it as you will. Like, we will kill our own people if they don't fit our narrative. Like, that's just the American. You know?
Yeah.
We're not morally correct. So that not morally correct over there is like.
Yeah, no, that's not that shouldn't be a thing that comes out of your mouth. When again, we still have racism.
Yes.
For some fucking reason. And you're like, okay. But that's just that part. That shit, JBL actually brought up a valid point. I was like, you're right. America's not. If that's the case, WWE wouldn't be in America. In fact, WWE would dissolve immediately because it could
WWE itself isn't moral. What? The wrestling business is a non-moral business.
Exactly.
Cutthroat wrestling promoters have been throughout history. Vince McMahon himself made TKO right now. Basically saying fuck families. Yeah, that's
I'm actually glad they stopped house shows or they limited house shows so people can go fuck home. I'm glad they did that. That's one of the things that Triple H, I'm glad Triple H is doing currently. He's like, hey, you guys have families, y'all can go home. We either need such and such and such. Everybody else, y'all can do what the fuck y'all want. Go home, travel. It's up to you.
Yeah, WWE has, done better by their their fan base. I mean, not fan base, by their
Wrestlers.
wrestlers, sure, giving them time off and this, that, and the fucking third. But that the wrestling business as a whole is
oh no, it's ass. It's just, and at this point, I'm actually getting sick and tired of wrestlers being super sensitive when people criticize them. That's actually getting annoying.
I mean, that's they are wrestlers. They think that everyone is talking about them, the person. Now, I will say some fans do go a little overboard,
and that's getting annoying too. But that's
however,
topics of
some fans go way overboard, and some fans don't criticize the product. They criticize, like, instead of criticizing Seth Rollins, they'll criticize Kobe Lopez. Like, no, it's, you don't know the man Kobe. You know Seth Rollins. You can criticize Rollins.
But Kobe Lopez, why the fuck would I criticize Kobe Lopez? What did he do? What the fuck did Leia Key do? Like, the fuck? Just chill people. Half those people are really nice and chill. Like, they just chill. They're just trying
They're normal human beings.
Exactly. They're still human beings. Like,
they're
if I hated a wrestler like The Miz, I'd be like, yo, I hate you, The Miz. But then if I was to meet The Miz, you'd actually know that he's really a really funny individual and a really nice guy. He's hilarious.
Yeah, like, I don't know Mike Mizanin. I know
The Miz.
The Miz.
So,
like,
end of the day, I would never attack The Miz. I'd say, you're a basic ass wrestler, but that would be me talking about The Miz. If I was talking about Mike Mizanin, I'd be like, dog, you're one of the safest people to work with. No one ever complains about you.
Yeah, like, you can complain about, and don't get me wrong, wrestlers are not immune, because people say, I don't like this match or something. It's like,
yeah, you get in the ring. Like, no, I'm not. No,
people are entitled not to like your work.
Yeah,
people are entitled not to like your character.
Yeah,
people are entitled to not like the thing you're doing on television, as long as they don't take it too far and discuss you personally. Like, don't bring up fucking the real name of Dax Harwood, or don't bring up Seth Rollins as Kobe Lopez. You talk about Rollins as Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
If you don't like his promos, if you don't like, that is criticism.
Yeah.
And that's valid criticism.
Yeah.
These wrestlers pretend, they say, "Oh, you're not in the business," and it's like, okay, are you a chef? Are you a chef? When you go to a restaurant and you eat food and it's not good, are you not allowed to criticize? When you go to a fucking movie and you watch a movie and you say this movie sucks, well, you're not a fucking actor. Are you? I mean, should you like?
Yeah, and remember what I said when last time we had this conversation. I said, if somebody was flying a fucking helicopter and it's in a tree, and you go, dude, fucked up. Well, you can't criticize because you don't know how to fly helicopters. Well, I mean, it's in a fucking tree, and I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be in a tree. It's supposed to be in the air, right? Or on the ground safely, not in the tree. That's how wrestling goes.
Exactly.
So, that's what I'm just like, yeah. Like, I'm not assaulting the pilot. I'd be like, you fucked up. I'm not going to call you anything else. I'm just like, you fucked up.
I don't need to be, like, I can say a video game sucks. I don't need to be the game developer to say this video game sucks. It's an opinion.
Except for Randy Pritchard. Randy Pritchard literally was getting mad. He was like, well, you guys code your own games, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, the performance is still ass, Randy.
Yeah, your performance of the game, it doesn't matter if they know how to code a game or not. Your performance on the game,
it's still
on
ass.
certain aspects, is bad.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to fucking program a game to tell if something is good or bad.
And people he's like, hey, you don't need to run it at 4K. And people are like, what kind of bullshit is that?
Now, to be fair,
yeah,
I will say this about some gamers, not all.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of gamers, PC gamers mostly, actually, this is about PC gamers. They think, well, I have a 5090, why can't I do it? And yet, their fucking graphics card and their fucking CPU and processor shit. Give me 1 second, I got a phone call.
Mm-hmm.
What? All right. Sorry about that, but Yeah, man.
And moving on from that, I know you heard about Andrade being let go from WWE again.
Yeah, I have no real opinion. I don't know I know what was said,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't know until we know exactly what got him fired.
Mm-hmm.
I
Wellness
mean,
policy, I believe.
yeah, I mean,
Wellness policy, and he got escorted out the building, which means he probably did some fucked up shit.
yeah, probably.
But
Until I know, like, I'll put it like this: if you ghost your employer
Mhm.
and you do certain shit like that,
Mhm.
I mean, what do you expect to happen?
Yeah, as I
That's
say,
all I can really contribute to that. Like, if you don't do the basic things you're supposed to do at a job, which is stay in contact with your employer, don't do, make sure, especially, don't, follow your company policies and this, that, and the third. If you break those policies, now I don't think he was ever suspended, so that's kind of weird that he would just get fired over Wells, unless the Wells was so fucking bad they had to get rid of him.
yeah, like cocaine. But
Yeah, but if it's, usually he'll just get suspended for 30 days or 60 days or whatever the fuck. But regardless of the fact, when you ghost your employer and you don't, and you continue and you don't show up or don't reply or wherever the fuck happened,
Mhm.
when you don't follow basic work etiquette,
Mhm.
you're pretty much good as gone.
Yeah.
So, that is that.
So that's all I have to say on that myself. WrestlePalooza, how do you feel about it, and how can I watch it? Because I don't know.
Do you have ESPN?
No.
I don't either.
Well, shit.
Do you have Netflix?
Yes.
Do you have a VPN?
No.
Well, if you had a VPN, you could watch it that way.
Well, I don't have a VPN, and I don't want to waste my fucking time trying to get a VPN just to watch fucking wrestling. But I do have Hulu, so
I'm sure you
that
can.
I really have to get. I'm either gonna have to watch it illegally or just get fucking ESPN Plus.
Yeah, you do that for $30 a month, bro.
Oh nah, I already have Hulu. I'm probably just gonna do a combination, and I'm not paying for Peacock at this point. So those $11-12 that they're about to increase, I'm probably just gonna say fuck it.
You do that.
I'll give you the password to the drink anyway. So
Cool.
I mean, I already do that. Like how
Yeah.
everybody had the Peacock password.
Mm-hmm. I mean, wrestling is like a fine show. It's whatever.
Yeah, they're trying to turn it into the WrestleMania.
I'm not overly excited. I mean, look at the matches: Jimmy and Jay versus fucking Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. How many times have we seen that match?
We got CM Punk and AJ Lee versus Seth Rollins is going to be the match that everyone is paying attention to.
That's the only match people give a fuck about on that show. Let's be real.
And then there's John Cena versus Cody Rhodes versus Drew.
I mean, if Drew McIntyre doesn't win the belt, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He's probably not going to win it, so.
Yeah, and then there's Drew McIntyre versus Brock Lesnar.
Drew McIntyre versus Brock Lesnar.
I mean, John Cena versus Brock Lesnar. I do apologize.
Yeah, in 2025, you couldn't pay me to care.
Wow, that looks like that's going to be a fire match. Remember the fact that John Cena is the greatest wrestler of all time,
It
and
could be a
Brock
fine
Lesnar
match.
is not lazy.
In 2025, I don't care.
Brock Lesnar is the least laziest wrestler I've ever seen, and John Cena is so gifted at wrestling. What are you talking about?
The last few matches he's done has been fine. But again, it's Brock Lesnar in 2025.
Yeah, this match is going to be boring. I already can tell you it's going to be boring. Because again, Brock Lesnar is he's just lazy. I'm so sorry. A lot of people get so mad. And I'm like, yo, Brock Lesnar is lazy. Because if I watch a match with just suplexes, then he's lazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Sorry about that. But yeah, it looks like this WrestlePalooza is going to be, I don't think it's going to be as big as WrestleMania because they're trying to make it big as WrestleMania, and I don't care. And apparently Crown Jewel is going to be like Survival Series, which for some reason they got rid of and don't act like it doesn't exist. Like Crown Jewel is going to be the Raw World's Heavyweight Champion and the SmackDown Undisputed Champion to get the Crown Jewel Champion, and the same thing with the females. So you're like, what? In Perth, Australia. Can't wait for that. On October 11th. What the fudge? Oh, okay. Never mind. I'm tripping. That being said,
I don't care about any of this pay-per-views coming up. At least not WrestlePalooza. In fact, I might watch All Out most of it. So,
like I said, I'm gonna go see what I can do. I get paid later today, so most likely you'll see a password shoot in the chat for both Hulu and fucking what's it called?
nice. I haven't used Hulu in years.
Yeah. Just if you're gonna get on the damn Hulu, just make your own goddamn profile.
I mean,
I
would probably only use Hulu for WWE. So.
It doesn't really matter. Just make your own fucking profile. I hate when people get on my shit and then start watching shit on my shit. I will literally kill you because it starts recommending me shit. Like Spirit one time watched this gay shit on my crap and recommended, and I'm like, get the fuck out of here. I don't watch any of this. Now, let's move on to the finality of this podcast. We can do.
And for those who wonder why I'm so unenthusiastic about pro wrestling, watch the last show and you'll see why. The rant that I went on last podcast shows you everything why I kind of leave pro wrestling talk to a minimum, bro.
What the fuck?
Or did you forget already? Wow, fan.
No, I didn't. I'm looking for the screen. Let's start with the Demon Souls one. Can you see it?
Yes, I can. So what are we basing this off of? Like, are we basing this off difficulty, design, fun? What are we doing with this?
Yeah, yes to all of that. Yes to all of that.
So we're just talking about overall boss fight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I'm gonna start from the bottom of this one. The Blue Dragon, I'm gonna have to say, for this one, it's a C tier because you don't really have to fight it, and it's not really a boss. You just have to go to the dragon area and just kill it with an arrow. Or you can fight it like an idiot, but you know that's you.
Yeah, C tier, D tier, fine by me.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was on the list.
Yeah, I don't know why it's on the list, but it's on the list. Fool's Idol. Now, for me, the Fool's Idol is a puzzle fight, but then there's also a fight that you have to use your common sense because you know if you don't kill the dude, you're gonna die. Because at some point you're gonna run out of heals because the fight will last forever. Honestly,
which one is that again?
The joint with the lady that's in that room and she summons like clones of herself.
Oh, her.
Yeah, and if you don't kill the fool, then she's gonna keep waking up. And at some point, you're going to run out of heals. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. So yeah. I like the boss fight and the fact that once you like, oh crap, she keeps waking up, maybe I should leave the room. The game gives you an opportunity to get the fuck out of there or you're going to die at some point. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. So to me, she's A. She's an easy A. Now, high end.
I think for as many gimmick fights that is in Demon Souls, because that's like I would say a good 75% of, if not more than all their boss fights.
Yeah,
I would say she probably has the better of the gimmicks.
Yeah,
because it literally forces you to follow the map, or not follow the map. Sorry, explore the map.
Explore and pay attention. Like you're like, one, her name alone should give you like something. Like, yo, she's called the Fool's Idol. You hear chanting somewhere, and then you can't kill her. You kill her, and she just gets the fuck up. And you're like, oh, okay. Where's this chanting coming from? Sure enough, you explore, you find the motherfucker on the top floor, just outside the boss room. And you're like, whoa, this is the chanting I heard. Granted, he begs for you not to kill him, but you know, kind of have to.
Yep. So, A tier for Demon Souls. I can deal with that. She's not
the Storm King.
The who?
Storm King.
Oh, him. That's like I mean, you know what? For the remake and the original, how it comes down, it is a very cinematic type of thing.
Yeah.
Outside of that, it's perfectly fine. It's like B tier. Like it's
Yeah.
perfectly fine.
Yeah, it's a perfectly fine boss fight, but it's literally not beatable unless you run in there and get the Storm Ruler, which you
Well,
have to do.
yeah.
Or
Well,
you have
again,
to
this
get
is
magic.
the thing about Demon Souls. Most of the Demon Souls games or bosses are literal gimmicks.
Yeah,
So the expectations have to be tempered.
true. There's the Red Dragon, which I'm just gonna put it at C because again, if you don't walk over there, nothing happens. You don't fight it. The first boss, the Felix, literally the first boss that actually makes you think because you need fire to easily beat it. Other than that, you're gonna be slapping that sludge all day. Honestly, I'm gonna have to put it. I would put it at the top of C tier because the game kind of tells you. I like the fact that the game gives you so much hints before you get to the boss fight. Like, oh my goodness, there's a small one and it has a fire lamp next to it, and then see what happens if you throw that at the enemy. Oh my goodness, this enemy dropped a bunch of turpentine. Oh my goodness, there's a bunch of people with fire.
You talk. I'm just gonna say something right quick.
Yeah,
They're over here, John.
yeah.
They're down there. You got Phalanx being C tier. I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Then there's my man, the Penetrator.
S tier. Oh, is there S tier on this list? Yeah, S tier. S tier. S tier.
Yeah. Even just from his opening, he's S tier.
Yeah.
Good boss fight. Nice mechanics. Actually easy able to understand. Decently hard. Okay.
Oh,
Freaking amazing.
throw it to me.
What the fuck was his name? Oh, the old monk.
Old monk is S tier, bro.
Yeah, I agree with that. Unless it's the PvP.
God damn, I missed it.
If you're online and the PvP activates,
Like this. The only reason why I'm putting it S tier is because
Right.
how I was trolling on PvP.
That's it. The Tower Knight. The Tower Knight is
B tier.
I'd say he's honestly B tier, high B tier, simply because he's the first boss in the series that goes, hey, you need to take care of those. You should probably take care of those archers, but you're just gonna keep raining hellfire on you. We got.
Yeah, he's honestly. I like the fight, but I think he's B tier. By the way, the official rank of the old monk. What did you put him at? B tier. What did you put him at?
S.
I'm gonna be honest. Like honest fight, probably like B or C.
B tier.
But
PvP,
because I was trolling on PvP,
yeah. But like if
build,
if you have to fight him PvP style, he'd be F tier for me because that shit got so goddamn annoying. Old hero, S tier, simply because he's sound based and he's pretty amazing.
S tier, yeah.
The fuck is that? Vanguard? Oh, the first boss that you fight in the city when you walk out. There's D tier because it's just simple.
Oh, you're talking about the tutorial boss?
Yeah. Maiden Astoria, best theme in the game. Fight wise, it's not. It's an okay.
I get it,
You're not really fighting her though.
Well, you're fighting the dude, so
yeah. But her lines are iconic though. Man Eaters, the best fight in the fucking game to me. There's a reason why I say that though, because you're like, okay, you're like fighting this one man eater. You're like,
the
oh,
man eaters are the best fight in the game to you.
One of the best fights, yeah. Think about it. You're like, oh crap, I'm fighting this one dude. Oh my goodness, I'm beating his ass. A second one comes out of nowhere. You're like, oh crap. Now I'm in a phase 2 boss fight and I'm fighting 2 of these motherfuckers who can easily knock me off this dumbass bridge. But it's simply because of the fact that this is the first time you're like, oh crap, this spike in difficulty just randomly happened. You know what I mean?
I get I get what you're saying. I don't think for me it wasn't an S tier fight. It's more like because it's not on the levels of Penetrator for me. So at highest for me, I'd probably say A tier. But
I can agree to that.
Can't put it S tier.
I can agree to that. Leechmonger is trash.
Yeah, it's
There-
fucking B tier.
Old King Allant is automatically S tier. No
Yep.
ifs, ands, or buts. Motherfucker is great, except that elevator. The Flame Monger, the Flame Lurker, is automatically S tier because he requires you to actively fight him. Because
He's
if you
the
don't,
first-
he's going to beat your ass.
Depending on where you go, he's the first non-gimmick boss, I believe.
That, and again, him and the Penetrator are the bosses that are like, you better come at me because I'm going to beat your ass. While the Penetrator's like, I'm going to beat your ass because I have this long ass sword. The Leechmonger, I mean, not the Leechmonger, the Flame Lurker is like, yo, I'm going to come close and I'm going to uppercut you in the face with my flame damage.
Yeah, Flame Lurker is definitely an S tier fight for Demon Souls.
Yeah, Dirty Colossus is as
Who?
the Dirty Colossus is as forgettable as the
Which one
Leechmonger.
is that again?
The joints you fight in the swamp. One of the two bosses you fight in the swamp. Both those bosses are stupid.
Well, he's automatically E tier. I don't even remember him.
Yes. The Adjudicator, it's a gimmick ass boss fight. You just shoot the fucking bird. That shit is F tier to me. Like, you don't even got to go down there. You just can shoot the bird, or you can land on the bird. It's just so
Yeah,
annoying.
but how many people in their first playthrough that's never played Demon Souls are going to know that?
Well, you're gonna figure it out when you slap him in the kneecap
Because-
and he falls, and you got to slap the bird.
I personally wouldn't put it F tier because I think F tier has a special place reserved for a Dragon God.
I'll put him in E tier then.
Yeah, I would say I wouldn't put because that E tier. I mean F tier is reserved for
Oh yeah, I have him there.
a special certain bosses and souls.
Yeah. Armored Spider is the first boss where you actively
too.
have to pay attention to your surroundings.
That's a C
I'm a-
tier fight, bro.
Yeah,
I
He's the second boss if you're running it right, you know. But for me, you have to pay attention to the surroundings, or he's just gonna fuck you up from that small hallway.
yeah, I just think he's an overall C tier fight. He's
He's not too
not
hard.
too difficult. He's not too fun either. He's just kind of there.
Yeah, he's there.
He's a C tier fight.
And then, the Dragon God should be S tier. His buildup is S tier. His looks is S tier. Everything about him, his lore is S tier. But he's not a boss fight. That is an F tier boss right there. Don't know why he even has a health bar. All you got to do is shoot him in the arms and the wings, and he's dead. And slap him twice in the chin, and he goes, "Oh!" And I'm like, in the remake, you couldn't fix that one boss. Instead, we have to fight a puzzle again.
Yep. And getting to him is a pain in the ass sometimes.
Getting to him was a pain in the ass. And if you want to get that thing, the weapon on the other side of the arena, you have to have pure white tendency, which again means you cannot die or kill anybody, which is still the worst mechanic in all of Souls games to me because it's not explained properly. You have to look it up because you're gonna be like, why the fuck are these red people on my map right now beating the shit out of me because they're like 20 levels ahead, and when I kill them, my world changes and shit opens up what is happening. Or if you want to complete that side quest for that katana, I forgot the name of the katana, you have to kill the dude before he kills you for the katana. But if you kill him, you'll lose pure white tendency in order to get the katana and remain in the map of the storm area. Pure white tendency, you can't kill him, which means you have to run from him, which is bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
That's
a bullshit fucking fight. Give me 1 second before you fight it.
Now,
while you get the next list ready, I gotta go and do something for my grandmother right quick.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna do something for my grandma, and then we can go down. Be right back.
And this is the Dark Souls list for 1, 2, and 3. Good God. This one's a little larger. I'm gonna start from the bottom. So for this one, should I start with Dark Souls 1? I'm gonna start with Dark Souls 1 because if I skip around, it's gonna be the utter bedlam. Let's start with the Iron Golem. The Iron Golem is a boss that it actually is pretty fun to fight, and if you pay attention and do everything right, you can actually get it done really quickly. So for me, it's pretty good. It's a good boss fight. It actually makes you, it teaches you some things too. Um, Sif, Sif, depending on if you go to the past first or not, Sif is an excellent boss fight. I'm gonna have to honestly say with the
What
lore
are we
and the
doing?
fact. Oh, I'm on Dark Souls 1. While
Who have we done? Just Iron Golem?
Iron Golem is actually pretty good, especially if you pay attention to the boss fight, especially when you trip him, you slap the back of his ankles and you can fall him off, or you can just fight him, or you can just get Iron Tarkus to beat the boss for you. It's up to you. But yeah, I put him in good because he's actually pretty good. He's not
Yeah, that's
bad.
fine.
Yeah. Sif, I was putting awesome because that boss fight is just fucking cool. And the cutscene that happens before, if you go to the past, it's just like, yo, I don't want to kill you, girl. Jesus Christ. I like just give me the ring. I don't want to fight you.
Yeah, fighting Sif was
Hmm?
Oh, are we also taking lore into these lists
If
as
you
well?
want to. Yeah, if you want to.
Yeah, I think no, that's the list is fine so far. I love Sif.
Mhm.
I I hate fighting Sif because of the last like part.
Mm-hmm.
He's like
Yeah, you
trying
limp
to
into
defend Artorias' honor, and like you said, lore wise, it just makes that, especially if you go do the DLC first.
yeah, and she's trying to protect you and stop you from making the same mistake. And you're like,
Mhm.
I gotta. You know I
Well,
gotta.
we're villains technically, but
Technically. If you do the dark ending, you're technically saving the planet.
me boy.
Every time I play the game, I walk the fuck out the room. I'm like, yes, because I want to save humanity. What Manus had was not regular darkness. It was just fucking corruption because he was angry because of what they did to him. But that's a whole nother story. Gravelord Nito, regardless of what is said to me,
Who?
that is an average boss fight.
Nito?
Yes, even the walk back is annoying if you fuck up.
I
And then the
can
drop down.
I 100% agree.
Yeah, that drop down is annoying. And if you don't have the right weaponry or things to keep the skeletons down, that boss fight is just fucking annoying.
Now, Nito himself looks cool.
It looks cool, but that boss fight is fucking stupid. The gaping dragon is actually okay. If you don't kill the spellcaster on the top and he goes near it, you will buff him up. So yeah, that's fine. Demon Fire Sage is a refight of the Asada demon, and it is fucking awful. I'm skipping around because I'm saving some of the best ones. Centipede Demon is between, for me, because I just recently streamed all of Dark Souls. I skipped it. The Fire Sage and the Centipede Demon. Now, in Elden Ring Night Rain, fighting the Centipede Demon on flat land where you can see him properly, it's actually a pretty good boss fight. Fighting where you fight him in the actual game, that boss fight is trash. So I'm gonna have to honestly say awful. To be completely honest with you.
Good old Night Rain.
Ceaseless Discharge is
F tier. Awful.
Yeah, you can either just run back to the entrance and you can kill it easily.
Yeah,
So-
that's a bug, and they never fixed it.
No, it actually is in the game. Like he'll jump, try to
Yeah,
grab you. If you knock him off, he'll fall and instantly die.
you don't even have to knock him off; he just falls.
Taurus Demon is
I like Taurus Demon. It's pretty good.
yeah, it's
It's a
an
good
okay
beginning, like early
Yeah.
stage. Like,
Yeah, I'd say he's average because he he kind of gets you used to figuring out what to do with certain bosses and how to acclimate to your surroundings. The Capra Demon is fucking awful in that small ass room. Period. Bell
Just point us
Gargoyles. Bell Gargoyles is legendary simply because, I mean, come on, bro. You just starting off, you're fighting this motherfucker, and the second one comes out of nowhere. You're like, what the fuck? Oh my god. Silent Demon is obviously average. Period.
yeah.
Now let's get to the bosses that are actually to me matter. Gwen Lord of Cinder. Considering that prior you just played Demon Souls and the last boss in that game is literally nothing. He automatically gets legendary off of everything, even just the boss music is walking in there.
Yeah,
And
Gwen
he's
is for not only lore implications, but um, yeah, he's easily
legendary instantaneously. Four Kings,
I fucking hate.
awesome.
You know what? I don't even know. The Four Kings died so quick for me that I don't even. I don't
Hey,
remember.
it's a good boss fight, but it's also a boss fight that literally, if you don't hurry the fuck up, you will get jumped by like 6 of the motherfuckers.
That's the thing. I never had that issue. So like, I never had the.
I know, but me and you have experience at this point. When I just fought him the other day, I beat the shit out of every last one of them solo so quickly. I was just like, "Hey, yo, I can't afford with my no shield build, my giant dad no shield build, to be fighting 6
I mean, I had no shield build. So.
motherfuckers at the
I don't
same
use shields
time."
in this game, so
Yeah, you're fine. Dark Sun Gwendolyn,
who?
the motherfucker that shoots the arrows at you down the
No,
infinite.
no. Say
hallway.
what's the boss?
Dark Sun Gwendolyn.
Oh, Gwendolyn.
Boss fight's okay.
It's
Annoying. If you don't know how to dodge properly, it's very fucking hard. Crossbreed Priscilla. I don't fight her because she's so cool. But
so. As someone who has fought her,
I
And,
fight her. I fought her before.
In terms of where she is, and just I kind of want to put her in legendary. Not legendary in terms of difficulty,
Yeah,
but I do think she is like
yeah, she's pretty
legendary
cool.
in other means.
Yeah, I get you.
And I think she's still a good fight even when you do fight her.
Yeah,
So
Chaos Quaylag is legendary. I don't care what anybody fucking says. Motherfucker, it's on site, and I love it. I love that boss fight. Calamite is the best fucking dragon in the first fucking game. In fact, I would put him above the Bell Gargoyles because he's so fucking good as a boss fight. I just fought him again yesterday, and I was like, "Oh crap, this fight is actually fucking fun. I'm actually having fun here." Granted, every time he grabbed me, I got mad as hell because he does the double damage at that point. But yeah,
who are we talking about?
Calamite.
Oh yeah, Calamite. Yeah. Legendary.
Calamite's up there. The motherfucker, and his boss fight is well telegraphed. His legends is obviously preceded him. You had to get Hawkeye to knock him down. Other than he's gonna keep fucking you up. That is the bed of chaos. We both know. Fuck this boss fight with a rusty spoon. His boss fight is fucking awful. And people are like, "Oh, you gotta do it." Fuck this boss fight. It's still bad. It doesn't matter. I know how to fight the boss, and I still think it's trash. If I have to go through the 4 bosses, I will go to the bed of chaos first. But I need to get 30 humanity so I can skip the fucking centipede demon and the fire sage so I can just run over there and get it the fuck over with. Oh, now we're on Dark Souls 2 bosses. Vendrick. Lore-wise, he's an idiot.
Hey, listen, the power of pussy compels a man.
Boss fight-wise, it's pretty bad because he's just so wild and random that sometimes he can hit you off of some bullshit. So, yeah, it's a pretty bad boss fight. Though Stat, on the other hand, he's pretty good.
I agree.
Twin Dragon Riders. No,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
no.
They're nothing but like a bad average fight.
Yeah.
So you forgot Stray Demon.
Oh, they started mixing them up.
Oh.
Stray Demon is the same as the Demon fucking Fire Sage. So yes, it's awful. Throne Watcher and Defender. Oh. They're okay.
Throne Watchers? Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, Throne Watcher and Defender is okay. I'm not gonna say that they're fucking
The Rotten. It's bad.
The Rotten is a bad boss fight. The Last Giant is just fucking. It's also bad.
Yeah, that's the first one.
That's the first boss, and I understand it is the first boss. In a lot of Souls games, the first boss is not really hard, but the Last Giant is piss easy, like legitimately. Duke's Dear Freya. It depends. If New Game Plus, Duke's Their Fray is actually a good boss fight because it tries to attack you prior to going in the room. And if you're on regular new game, it's an average boss fight. But honestly, I'm gonna just find a happy medium and say Duke's Their Fray is okay. Now, Smelter Demon, on the other hand,
Smelter Demon is a okay fight. He's okay. He's not good. He isn't. I think he's okay.
I agree to that. Same thing with the blue one.
It's an okay boss. It's not overly hard. It's just okay.
It's more annoying than anything, actually, to be real fucking honest.
I mean, the fire, yeah, sure.
Yeah, the fire damage, and then the other one, the magic damage. You're like, bitch, we don't have magic block at this point. What the fuck? This is Dark Souls 2, not 1 or 3. What the fuck? So, yeah, if I find the blue one on here, he gets the same fucking spot. Skeleton Lords is fucking stupid. That was a dumb boss. Sir Alone.
You skipped it?
I put skip because that's the worst fucking, I'll change it to no. There we go. I'll change it to no. Sir Alon is a fantastic boss fight. Almost the best boss fight in the game. Except one fatal problem with him. His stab attacks, hitbox is bullshit.
Sir Alon is a... So, I didn't have as many issues with his hitbox.
Oh, you never got hit by the hilt and then teleported to the blade and got stabbed? Oh, it happened to me multiple times. And I said, fucking, that's the only thing that annoys me with this fucking boss. I even played it on my PC and fucking, it still happened. I've seen it. I was like, the fuck is happening right now?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and the Pursuer has that same problem. But
he's never got hit by it. He is an awesome fight, though.
Yeah, he's an awesome fight.
Pismis is exactly where I was
top. Yeah. Sin, lore-wise, he is fucking epic because
his dragon
blood is poison. Yeah. His blood is poison. Boss fight-wise, it's very frustrating to slap him and get poisoned. I'm going to say he's good. But it's very annoying to slap him and get poisoned. And you're like, what the fuck? Scorpion Ashnachka. Just a repeat of fucking Quelaag with scorpion tails. So, the Ruin Sentinels. What would you rate the Ruin Sentinels?
The Ruin Sentinels are... they're okay.
All right, I put them above.
It's a gank fight.
Yeah. Seath the Scaleless. I'd have to say it's pretty good, considering that the first time you fight him, you technically are not fighting them. It's a cinematic joint, and then when you actually fight him, you have to. There's multiple ways to break the crystal. You can get him to break the crystal, which distracts him a lot, or you can break it, which you have to run toward him because he's pretty fucking huge in that arena. But to me, his attacks can get very fucking annoying to dodge because you will get cursed, and if you're cursed, you're fucked. Royal Rat Vanguard and Royal Rat Authority is automatically on the no. There is no if, ands, but only in the Prowling Magus and Congregation. That's no. That's no. The Pursuer.
Good fight.
It's a good fight. Wow. It's a good fight. Old Iron King.
Average.
It's you said average. I was about to say bad.
I mean, I'll put in the lore into it, so
yeah. Lore wise.
At the boss fight, it's very bad. But if I add the lore, it puts it at least average.
At least average. I know. Yeah. All right. Old Dragon Slayer.
I mean, the fight was fine.
It's still a bad boss fight. It's just fucking Orstein. It's just Orstein.
You not get a fight?
No. It's just Orstein, but with darkness, and it's annoying because he only hits hard because it's darkness. Nassandra.
I don't want to find the other one. Give me a second, though.
Lysandra, I'm gonna have to say is okay. That curse shit is annoying. And I do
Lysandra,
like the fact.
that's the base game one.
Mm-hmm. And I do like the fact that she's the daughter of Manus, which
Well,
automatically.
they're all the daughters of Manus, but
Oh yeah. All the daughters, I'm intrigued in their lore, so I'm gonna honestly say she's okay. Mitha, the Baneful Queen.
that's the snake one, right?
Yeah, if you don't burn
Believe it or
them,
not, I really like that boss fight. For me, it's good.
Yeah.
But
you know what? Yeah, I agree with that. It's good, but it's good if you burn the windmill, which doesn't make any sense. But we
Well-
talk about Dark Souls 2 here.
it's Dark Souls 2, bro.
Yeah, Ludin and Zalin, the King's pets, are automatically garbage. The Lost fucking Sinner is actually an awesome boss fight.
Yeah.
But if you like the fucking room up, if you don't, you're just gonna be a miserable boss fight. Sanctuary Guardians are
I don't
average
remember
at
what that was.
best.
Was that again?
The stupid lion thing at the beginning of the DLC.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, average, whatever.
Looking Glass Knight, PvP wise, can get really agitating, but it's pretty average. It's a really average boss fight.
Yeah, it's
Guardian Dragon. It's also average. Just
yep.
fight that shit in the cage. Giant Lord. Obviously, he's better than the last giant. I'm honestly say he's pretty good. If it wasn't
is
for
good.
that fucking time limit or the fact that you can get hit by a fireball from nowhere. And you're like, fuck you, dog. Fume Knight. It's actually really fucking awesome. Simply because
Who would be a legendary Dark Souls 2 boss?
I mean, Burn Ivory King.
Okay. Because I was thinking Fume Knight.
Mhm.
But at the same time, I'm like,
I wouldn't put Fume Knight over Sir Alone, and Sir Alone.
that's what I was saying. I'm like, I don't know if I would put him over Sir Alon.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if we had put Sir Alon in Legendary, I could have seen Saul Sinner and maybe Legendary.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not Lost Sinner.
Fume Knight. Fume Knight.
Fume Knight.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. But like legitimately, Fume Knight is not better boss fight than Sir Alone.
No.
Flexile Sentry, no.
I don't think it's that
Execution
bad.
Chariot is also bad. What the fuck? And Lana the Squalid Queen, to me, is it better than the Sandra by a lot. It's actually a more engaging boss fight, and she talks to you prior, and she's singing, she's doing a bunch of shit, and then you understand what she's doing, what she's trying to keep Sin sealed. And again, Sin it to me is a good boss fight, except for the fact that if you slap him, you get poisoned, which is annoying.
Hey man, poison.
Dragon Right, no. Just no. No. The first time it was just stupid. You know what? Fuck this.
He's just bad. Yeah, awful, bro. You can't put the twin one up there and have him. It's just
Yeah. There we go. I'll fix that. I fixed it. Twin Dragon Riders is stupid, awful. Demon of Song, I barely remember this shit until I walk into the room. This is the
average fight.
Yeah.
Now, I don't think I've ever fought Darklord. I don't think I ever found him. And I was trying to do the quest line, but I think I fucked it up.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta
Dark Lurker is actually a boss fight that tests all your shit in the game. So if you're genuinely not good at the game, you're not beating the Dark Lurker. And every time you try, you have to waste a humanity to do it, or human energy to do it. So be prepared for that bullshit. If you fail.
I can't remember if I fought. I can't remember. I don't think I found. I think I was looking for the dude, and I just could never find him.
Oh yeah, he's at various annoying locations, but
yeah, I think I did everything, but I don't know if I did them in too late because I couldn't find that dude ever again.
Oh yeah. Pinwheel, no. Convetus Demon, or aka Java the Hutt, no. Jesus Christ, how many Dark Souls 2 bosses are here?
Well, a lot of them are just no and awful.
Mm-hmm.
Funny enough, we barely have any in awful. I think some of these can maybe be put in awful. Like I think Execution Chariot should be put in awful.
Where did I put him?
I think Executioner's Chariot should be awful, and I think Flex
Got it.
Sentry should be awful. I don't think they're no's personally, but that's just me.
I'm keeping the flex out there. The flex out is trash. That's not a good boss fight. And if you take too long, you
is he on the
look
level of
around.
Bed of Chaos though? Like that's what I'm saying. Like
Okay. I'll put him here.
because like when you talk about Bed of Chaos and Ceaseless Discharge, those are almost tierless on their own.
Let me fix this up a little bit.
I mean, Skeleton Lords is bad. Like again, because Bed of Chaos should not like the no's are like fights that should just not exist.
Yeah, let me fix this up a little bit. Bosses that
That's why I said some of them should be
him at
put
the
in
top.
awful. Like,
Yeah, I put them at the top there. The rest of them are in their right spots. Yeah, I'll put Flex Out Sentry up here because I'd rather fight Pedro than the Flex Out Sentry. That shit is not good. Oh, this is the gank fight. Yeah, no, just no.
fuck that fight, bro.
Dog, they're like, oh, you want to go fight the Dark Lord? You got to beat this motherfucker. Belfry Gargoyles. They're average because they just
They're
try to
fine.
copy.
They're just a worse version of the Dark Souls 1 fight.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ancient Dragon. Now,
Awful.
thank you. I was about to say the same shit. I'll put him right above Execution's Chariot. I'll put him right above Sandy
Another one.
Demon.
Well, he drops.
Aldia.
I mean,
Aldia's okay.
it's fine.
Aldia was okay. He wasn't a good boss
What
fight.
was
He was
he?
okay. Ava, the king's pet, literally is right next to Ludin and Zalin. Oh crap! Now we got the rest of the motherfuckers. Okay. First of all,
no. Get the Dark Souls ones out of there. Ornstein Smo's legendary.
there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Moonlight Butterfly. Oh my god, that's I forgot about that thing.
I would put that in awful. I don't think it's on the level of Ceaseless Discharge and Bed of Chaos. But
Okay, I agree with
Manus,
that. Manus is
legendary.
automatically legendary. I'll put him here, and you obviously got the man with the master plan, who automatically will go right in the top because he's the best fucking boss fight.
Now the question is, do you like him better than Sir Alon?
Yes. Yes. A Taurus, you talk about the Taurus boss fight versus the Sir Alon boss fight. Out of the two, while their lores are amazing and their skills as warriors in their lore are top tier, I would still give it to a Taurus, considering that you're fighting him with his offhand and he doesn't have his shield. And he's still a beast. Now, let's get to the motherfuckers here. We got Bort of the Boreal Valley. That's a good fucking first boss right there. If I ever heard one. Motherfucker turns into a vehicle. Second phase. Freaking dashing at you like a monster. The house fight Spear of the Church. Oh yeah, no.
Who?
No. That stupid church boss fight where you fight the giants and he summons people. That PvP boss fight in Dark Souls 3.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna save those.
He's bad. Even without PvP, he's bad.
Yeah.
Solo
Pontu-
Thunder?
No, not yet. We'll save those. Old Demon King. I like the fact that once he gets weaker, he starts to,
I think it's a pretty okay fight.
yeah.
I would say okay to good.
Yeah, I'd say okay. I'd actually honestly say he's actually okay. And then like once he gets weaker, you're like, oh crap. Cyrus is actually pretty good,
Okay. It's fine.
and he's intimidating. And then when he gets to the second form, you're like, oh shit. Ludix Gundyr,
Awesome.
fucking awesome. Motherfucker just starts off on 10 and then you transforms. And then his champion version, I'm gonna have to honestly put as legendary. I'm gonna be real honest with you. Champion Gundyr to me was like, yo, what the fuck?
wait.
This is him at his prime?
Hold on.
Hmm?
Where did we put Udex?
Awesome, top of awesome.
Put it like this. I'm a debate you on this one. Not debate, but Put Udex in good and Champion in awesome. I don't think Champion is legendary.
Okay.
I don't know why I thought Udex was Champion. I don't know why I thought that.
Oh nah. But like for me, it's like Ludex is no, let me. In fact, Champion Ludex, he's so much better because he's in his prime and shit. You're like, yo, what the fuck? And then with his lore, you're like, oh, he's waiting for you specifically. High Lord Wolnir is not a good boss fight.
No, it is not.
So is the Rotted Great Tree thing. It's
Both
also
are
pretty
fucking
bad.
awful.
They're pretty bad. Champion's Gravetender and Wolf. That was pretty okay.
That's pretty average to me. It's fine. It's a gank fight.
Yeah.
Pain in the ass sometimes, but it's fine.
Deacons of the Deep.
Awful.
It's but it's like the top of awful.
It's just awful. It's a bunch of, you're fighting ads, bro. It's fucking awful.
Dancer of Boreal Valley. She deserves that also.
Who, Dancer?
Yeah, the dancer.
Would you put her awesome?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Where did I put the Demon King, the Dragon God? I put the Dragon God. No, I put him in awful, right? Yeah, the ancient rival. Yeah, the Dragon God from the Demon Souls. I put him like awful or bad. Honestly, the ancient Wyvern would be in the same exact spot as Dragon God. It's not really a boss fight.
Yeah.
Crystal Sage, they're actually pretty average.
They're fine.
Now, we get to the other bosses. The bosses that I'm going to start
Actually matter?
Yes. Abyss Watchers.
They are awesome.
They are fucking awesome. There we go. Abyss Watchers is easy top of awesome. They're so fucking cool. Everything about them is like, what the fuck? You got Aldris, the Devourer of Gods. Lore-wise, he's pretty fucking nasty because he ate so many fucking people.
I think he's good. I don't think he's awesome. I think he's good. I think he's better than.
Actually,
he's like right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Dark Eater Midir.
All
Blind
right.
Dragon.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking hate Midir.
Oh wow.
Not because it doesn't impact his rating.
Mm-hmm.
I hate Midir. I do. I think Midir is a pain in the ass. However, I think if any dragon goes into legendary or awesome, it's Midir. I would personally put him on legendary.
Yeah.
Because he's probably the best dragon fight not named Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Elden Ring.
And that in his lore, he's blind. You're fighting him and he's blind.
You're fighting him and he's basically like not even 5% of his power. Basically, he's like dead and all this other shit.
Yeah. The Demon Prince. Ayo, I don't know what happens if you change or if you kill one of them first, and I will never understand it. I probably should look it up.
One is like, so they have depending on who you kill, they have different moves. I can't remember the exact which one did which, but one of them is more like aggressive focus. One of them is more like range focus. They do different. When you kill one, it does different. So.
Other than that, it's pretty awesome boss fight.
Yeah.
I literally watched. In fact, I was in the party with you when we was watching your friend stuck on that boss fight. That shit was funny. Dragon Slayer armor.
It's pretty good. It's good. It's fine.
It's good. The butterflies are annoying though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put him above the Pursuer. See if the scale is. Velstadt. I'll put him above Velstadt. Lothric the Younger and the Older Prince. That boss fight is fucking awesome. And considering that the older brother, if Cyrus didn't fuck them over, you would not have beaten the older brother. It would have been physically impossible. Nameless King.
Is a legendary fight. I don't think there's any debate.
There is no debate on that. In fact, he's right here. He's right there. At the top. Near the top. And considering that he's connected to, some of the shit. Yeah. Pontiff Sullivan.
I know a lot of people say legendary. I'd put him in awesome.
He's an awesome. He's instantaneously an awesome. But he's also the main villain of the game, if you didn't know that.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
The fucking prick.
Yeah. He's the reason why some of that shit's happening. Now, the next three are some of the final bosses of specific DLCs. First, we're going to do the Soul of Cinder, and I'm going to honestly put him where he deserves, right there, because he is the shit. Lore-wise, gameplay-wise, song-wise, fight-wise, he's the shit. Slave Knight Gale. Do I even really
all three
need
of those bosses are, even Friday is legendary. I mean,
it's not even like a debate. Now, where in legendary would I put all three of them?
I will tell you that in a second. Top of legendary has to be Gale. I just think that how the way it concludes, that's the conclusion of the series.
Yeah.
So I think Gale is number one. Friday would be like, I'm not even looking at the list because I'm fighting a boss. Friday would be like
number two.
I'm taking boss fight into account.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think she's funner than I don't think she's funner than Artorias.
Yeah.
But it's weird because Artorias is not like hard by any stretch.
No, he's just good. He's just really fucking good.
I think she's below Artorias. And who's the last one? Soul of Cinder?
Mm-hmm.
Let me look at this. Goddamn, this boss. Well, first of all, I put Nameless King a little higher than that. That's just me.
Where is he?
I think Nameless is what the fuck? I think Nameless King is better than Soul of Cinder, at least. I think shit. Okay, do you like her better than Soul of Cinder? Do you like her better than Nameless King?
I like Sister Friday, everything about Sister Friday, but like the boss fight, if you said which is harder, it's Nameless King. So, and I like Sister.
Do you like her fight more?
I like.
Would you rather fight her or Nameless King?
I'd rather fight her.
Okay,
but
I will. I personally probably will fight later Nameless because it's just shorter.
Yeah,
but I'm fine with her being higher than Nameless as well. I understand it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put Sister Friday higher than because I love her. All right, and our list is done. We have nothing else. Jesus, that didn't take that much time, but hey, we did the first three Dark Souls, yay! And most of the awful to bad is Dark Souls 2 bosses.
I mean, because Dark Souls 2 is fucking dog shit in terms of boss. Like, there's only a few bosses that I'm like, all right, Dark Souls 2 is like,
yeah,
goated.
But now that we're done here, anything else you want to say before we cut off?
What's the next tier list? I guess should we just go into Elden Ring since we're doing Souls? Main bosses, of course, of Elden Ring, not.
I was about to say, my guy, if we do Elden Ring, we would have to make the rest of the podcast short.
No, just the main, like the actual bosses of Elden Ring. Not, we can maybe add some main bosses, like some side bosses that we think is impactful, but mainly just the main ones. Mm-hmm. Since we're on the Souls.
Okay.
From Software Souls, I should say.
Dark Souls Arena, Souls like games, waifus, Souls like Elden Ring plus Shadow of the Erdtree. 234 bosses.
No, that's including fucking. We need like main bosses.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna try to find a list like that. But if anything, we could do consoles.
We can do consoles. I'm fine with that.
All right, we can do consoles next time. But right now, we gotta call it a day. Ooh, there's also one for Dark Souls 2 areas and Dark Souls 3 areas.
I'm not doing areas, bro.
Why?
Sir, You know how long I would have to remember what the like in terms of what? How are we ranking them? Just design?
Yes.
I mean, we could, I guess. I mean,
We could. And it would be hilarious. All right. That being said, I will catch you all later. Hope you had fun. We enjoyed
take it easy. And remember, everyone, play Borderlands this weekend.